So, welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome once again, dear ones, to the sacred forest, where we have our connection for the lessons to be delivered in preparation for the summer solstice. As we go through this cosmic and energetic pathway, we want to deliver some concepts that will help you further understand the momentum, the huge synchronicity and synchronization that occurs on a terrestrial level, on your solar system, at the solar system level, at your galaxy level, and at the universal level. Because from the terrestrial plane, you're only able to grasp some vision or understanding of what's happening with this expansion. You are experimenting and will further experiment as we get closer to the solar gateway and the linear time on Earth from a broader perspective. So this transmission and this delivery of specific information for your mental body to assimilate and integrate will help you to be better prepared, so to speak, for the energetic delivery that we will be sharing with you at the summer solstice ceremony, and further on in the connection with Gaia's crystalline heart in the sacred lands of Britannia or England, to those of you who will be taking this soul journey to Glastonbury, Avalon, and further on. So, please, let's calibrate ourselves through our own breath. Inhaling. Exhale out. Breathe it in. Exhale out. One more breath. Hold your breath. Exhale out. Inhale in. Sustain the breath. Breathe it out. Good, 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 good. Do continue with this calibration exercise through your own connection with your breath and with your breathing. Do remember the entrainment we've been doing with some of you to dwell into the neutral time zone by the conscious connection with your rhythmic breath. And through your conscious breath, we are helping you to further calibrate your own physical temple, your own presence, and your own connection with your divine blueprint, or with your I am consciousness, or with your crystalline consciousness. So please sustain, maintain, and comprehend this conscious breath. And do hold this conscious breath pattern throughout this transmission, as you will be better suited to receive the explanations and the transmissions that we will be delivering. I am Merlin, and with other brothers and sisters of the White Brotherhood of Light, at the service of the divine plan for humankind on earth, we are embracing you at this precise moment. So, we've been observing the personal, how to say this, the personal commitment that you have with your own process. As there are some course or personal homework that you have to complete and achieve on your own personal life journey in this incarnation that you have to accomplish, that you have to integrate, not only before the summer solstice, but also for those of you who will be traveling to Gaia's heart, to the I Am Love soul retreat, have to accomplish before this soul journey. So, all the emotional waves and all the emotional upheaval that you have been feeling in recent days, these revival of what you might consider old scars or old emotional memories, or even old trauma that's being released these last few days, is part of the liberation process of, let's put it simple, the discharge of hold one second, please reconnect with your breath. Conscious deep breathings. Let's put it simple, of emotional garbage that you have to further elaborate on your personal life journey in this incarnation, and some of the emotional baggage that you are liberating these last days has to do with some specific timelines on your soul journey in which you relinquished or denied or avoided or even feared to embrace your whole creative power, your own creative authority, your own expression of the vast creative energy that you are. And of course, this denial of your own vast creative power, of your own divine authority, was hiding deep emotional memories, even trauma, even wounds that are coming to the surface for you to liberate, heal, and transcend. And as we have been delivering and explaining to our dear channeler in previous encounters, Through breakdown, you gain breakthrough. We will repeat this again. Through breakdown, you gain breakthrough. Yes, 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 dear ones. This is an important concept for you to further apprehend for these days. Through breakdown, you gain breakthrough. Let us explain this concept furthermore. So, some emotional wounds, emotional memories, emotional release has been occurring on yourselves in these last days, both individually and as a collective on humankind. So do expect to be mirrored by your family, friends, and soul family reflections of their own process to mirror with your own, as there is a collective process that is also taking place with humankind. So through breakdown, you gain breakthrough. We have remembered over and over again, once and again, that some internal structures have to collapse in order for your full soul purpose expression to take control of your human experience in this incarnation, as this is a required requisite not only for ascension but for entering other realms and dimensions of consciousness. Of course, the ego self has to crack, dear ones, and your ego self has been screaming, either out loud or silently, with screams of fear, with screams of rejection, of losing control. And this is part of the process. This is part of the shaking process that you have to go through in order to break through these restrictions that have limited the full expansion of your own divine self on your incarnated self. So again, dear archangels have been expressing and reminding you this concept again and again, and will continue to do so. Emotional responsibility of your own emotional wounds, traumas, and even karmas, these that we call your own emotional garbage, has to be addressed throughout this year. You need to hold responsibility for the patterns that you have sustained throughout this lifetime, and also of some pending issues that are manifesting in this lifetime as a closure of some contracts, either from past lives or from past lives. Okay, we'll go a bit slower. Yes, we're talking about past lives and what you interpret as past lines or past timelines. What you consider is part of the past history of humankind and of your own past history of this lifetime. So both closures are taking place simultaneously at this moment and will accelerate a bit more when we approach the solstice gateway this year. And yes, some souls will take advantage of the solstice portal to get away from Earth. And this is okay. Do allow and do respect their own soul liberty to elect if this is a time to remove themselves on a physical level from Earth through what you call death, or what we visualize as a transition to other planes of consciousness. But going back to your own process and these taking responsibility of your own emotional baggage, of your own emotional wounds of this lifetime, let us further deepen these concepts. Some childhood memories of your past or from your personal history are emerging in order to release stored emotional pain on yourself, and by this release, liberating space for you to better integrate the solar transmissions that are being irradiated from Solaris, your sun, to Gaia, to your beautiful planet. So instead of holding or struggling with this emotional, again, discharge, or with the emotional revival of wounds from your childhood, from your past on this lifetime, from the past of humankind at a broader consciousness level, do allow this release to take place at as consciously as possible, because you have to take responsibility. And by taking responsibility with compassion and discipline, because yes, you have to, this year, your own internalized routines and habits will sustain you throughout the energetic portals and gateways that will shaken up furthermore Earth's apparently stability from a political, economical, and social perspective to continue evolution. And throughout these shakings, in this breakdown of egoic structures, both within yourself and in the humanity, collective consciousness, you gain breakthrough. If you resist breakdown, the intensity of the breakdown will accelerate. So do learn to go with the flow in this process of breakdown to gain breakthrough. Again, conscious connection to your breath. Inhaling. Exhale, mouth. Inhale in. Exhale, mouth. Inhale in. Exhale, mouth. Inhale in. Keep it in. Exhale, mouth. Good. Remember, this conscious breathing is a pattern that you have to enforce on a daily basis, as it is your connection to consciousness. Good. So the main energetic transmission that we wanted to deliver today has taken place. Some of the explanations on a mental level of what's happening in your own ascension process and in the ascension process of humankind as a collective and of Gaia's own ascension process has been lined out very briefly. We could give you further detail on this, but for some of you this is enough, as this will be the first connection with our energy, and we want this process to be as smooth and harmoniously as possible. We want to reinforce the importance of your own personal practice, as you have to stand your own inner authority and inner wisdom before meeting together at the physical lands of Britannia. So we do want to emphasize the importance of your daily meditation practice, your daily consciousness practice. Do remember to connect with the crystals that are helping you to calibrate the energy of the upcoming months until we unite in Glastonbury, as the crystals are helping you to fortify your body of light, which will receive an upload on the Lionsgate portal this year. But you have to strengthen your light body for this upgrade during the Lionsgate portal at our upcoming reunion and meeting. So last thoughts on the summer solstice will be with you on this day, lifetime, so to speak. We will be working with you on this particular gateway, but we wanted to prepare your energy fields for the transmission that you will be receiving during the ceremony, and also of the infusion that you are receiving through Solaris on this portal, which has already started, dear ones. It started when the first crop circle on England appeared. We do suggest to connect with the crop circles that are popping up, mainly in Britannia, in England. This channel will further explain how to connect with the crop circles, but do observe. Do look at the geometries and the energetic patterns that are imbued in these geometries on the crop circles, and do observe this first crop circle in Wiltshire, as it is helping you to calibrate your physical bodies for the further for the profound and further activation that you are receiving through Solaris. Again, a lot of solar activity, and your nervous system and your physical body have to upgrade these new qualities of light that you are receiving through Solaris. As mentioned, a lot of solar plasma, cosmic rays, solar rays, and it's not pranic rays, but prana, that solar prana, thank you, solar prana that you are receiving through your own sun, Solaris, but also from Alcyone, from your galaxy central sun. So, do take some time to spend out in nature, to ground yourself in nature. The grounding message that Archangel Haniel has been delivering to you this month about the importance of standing your own ground, of holding your energy for sustaining and nurturing your own energetic needs, for delimiting your energetic and emotional and physical and mental boundaries to sustain your own physical process and expression in this life is quite needed. And do consider mild sun bathes 5 minutes before noon each day, ideally connecting with your crystals, with your spectrolite crystal, and ground yourself. Tons and tons and tons and tons of water. Throw in some electrolytes, and remember to, good, yes, if you need further grounding, do sit by a nearby tree and allow your column, your pillar of light, to touch the tree's structure, and ask the tree to further help you integrate and ground the energies received by Solaris. So we will end this transmission. It has been a real pleasure to be in your presence, to start interacting with you on an energetic and conscious connection. And we will continue sharing in the days to come some practices that we need to review for some of you and to integrate for the first time for others. So until we meet again at the summer solstice portal and ceremony, we embrace you, we bless you, we honor you, and we love you. I am Merlin, I am Merlin, I am Merlin, and we are the White Lodge of Magicians. We are the White Lodge of brothers and sisters at the service of divine plan on earth plane. We love you, we love you, we love you, and we bless you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.